I'm Joe Reed, and this is Behind the Mic with AudioFile magazine. I have Michele Cobb, who's the publisher of AudioFile, with me this week, and her theme is discomfort.
That's correct.
Discomfort us today.
The Faculty Lounge by Jennifer Mathieu, read by Lisa Flanagan. And this is actually the adult debut of a YA author. So the book brings us into a public high school in Houston where a former teacher who now substitutes is found dead in the lounge.
Oh my God.
Now, that sounds like it's going to be a mystery, right? But it's not.
But we would be wrong.
Exactly. It's a very funny look into the school from this wide variety of perspectives. And it's very much a character after character sketch. So you are having this teacher's death kind of become a problem that shoots us off into learning about all these different people involved with the school. And my favorite part is when the colleagues of the former full-time teacher, now substitute, are asked to honor him by spreading his ashes at the school. However, they're sort of caught by parents doing that, and it cascades into a whole series of problems.
And this sounds with one narrator like kind of a smorgasbord of voices and characters to take on.
It's true, and I definitely forgot that it was one narrator
Oh, I love when that
because it's
happens.
broken into 13
Yeah.
chapters, and each one, you've got the English teacher who's kind of new, Ms. Sanderson, you've got this very crotchety math teacher, Mr. Fitzsimmons, you've got the nurse, the custodian, an assistant principal who's about to retire, and the principal as well. So here they are starting with this uncomfortable situation and heading off into all these uncomfortable ways. And I truly forgot that it was one narrator because each one of them becomes so vivid in your mind. And, as they deal with their stresses and you take on those stresses, which have plenty of fun and funny things in them, the narrator as a single human is buried and it becomes this cast of 13 people.
And Lisa Flanagan has many, many audiobooks under her belt and is really an excellent narrator.
She is. And she's got that, sense of humor, the heart, and a tinge of edge when she needs it. And all these characters are not comfortable, and she plays that really, really well.
Let's hear a little bit.
All right. This is, that humorous tinge that runs throughout the piece.
Okay, we're going to hear a little bit from The Faculty Lounge by Jennifer Mathieu, read by Lisa Flanagan.
You really had to hand it to Mr. Lair. While dying at work is never ideal, he had the decency to do it during his off period. And not only that, but at the start of it, too, giving the clerks in the main office plenty of time to find someone else to cover Ms. De La Rosa's Spanish 2 classes, even as they scrambled to figure out who should be telephoned, when an 82-year-old substitute teacher lies down on a ratty couch in a high school faculty lounge and dies. He was found in a poignant, circle-of-life sort of way by the youngest teacher on campus, a fresh-faced 22-year-old named Ms. Sanderson, who taught geography to remedial freshmen. Although Ms. Sanderson insisted on referring to them as first years in an effort to avoid sexism. Short and cherubic, with hormonal acne scattered over her chin, she was regularly stopped in the halls by colleagues who hadn't yet met her and asked to present a hall pass.
I love the tone of her voice, first of all. And I really enjoy narrators who can do comedy well or funny bits well, but without overdoing it.
Absolutely. You've got to find that line, and I think Lisa Flanagan really does.
Yeah, it's always less is more, I think, and especially, I mean, for not for all books, certainly, but for most. And thank you, Michele. So that was The Faculty Lounge by Jennifer Mathieu, read by Lisa Flanagan. Michele, I will talk to you tomorrow.
That sounds like a great plan.
Okay. Support for Behind the Mic comes from Dreamscape, an award-winning audiobook publisher with a catalog that includes authors L.J. Shen, Frida McFadden, and Annie Ernaux. And please follow Behind the Mic wherever you get your podcasts and Leave us a rating, it does help people to find us. I'm Jo Reed. I'll talk to you tomorrow.